Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait, don't hurt him.
So first of all, earlier on this year at CinemaCon, you said that you really liked playing Robotnik for a couple of reasons. You said you got to explore a new side of yourself and hit the absurd energy people love.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what did you find out about yourself playing this role?
I'm not that smart. I'm not that great at video games. But the wonderful thing about it is, you know, I can be really lousy at this video game and still win because I'm Robotnik.
You are.
So literally, when I see the big machine Robotnik coming by, I just ram Sonic into him.
Yes.
Over and over again until he goes and flies off the game grid.
He's such an iconic character,
Yeah.
beloved by the Sonic OGs.
Yes.
And you've played so many iconic characters. So how did you approach Robotnik?
Basically, I believe that lightning, and I don't have to believe it, it's true scientifically, lightning starts from the ground. So that's the same with a character. With this kind of character, it's like I had to find that evil genius, the combination of absolute intelligence and total worthlessness in his own mind. You know, that combination is deadly. And we're seeing a lot of it.
That also
we're
sounds
seeing
like
a lot
Hollywood.
of that. It sounds like billionaires.
Yes.
It's not Hollywood. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So, that's a wonderful combination to play. Plus the idea of AI freaking everybody out.
Yeah.
You know, they're putting chips in people's heads and, Alexa is spying on you and watching you and saying, you might want to change your underwear.
I know in the film, to sort of display Sonic's speed, they have everything else freeze around him because he's so quick.
Right.
Your humor is so quick. When you're in a scene, is everything frozen around you? What do you experience when you're going at lightning speed?
Everybody's dumbfounded. Well, generally, it goes. The world spins for me. It's wild. My world is a game grid. And I look at it like every little segment, every little moment, like this moment with you, is the only thing that is, right? And then there's something else. And then the next moment is the only thing that is. And I try to completely dedicate myself to those moments and bring whatever I can to those moments. And I'm the same way when I perform. I'm in my hotel room, I'm walking in a circle, I'm saying the lines to myself and I learn them, and then my brain starts creating and screws up all my learning. And the next thing you know, I've dreamt about it, I've walked, over breakfast I have some ideas, and then I come in with 20 new ideas, a third of which I can remember. The rest are on little cards, tied up everywhere, and...
Your hotel rooms must look really
it's like,
cool.
Whatever's in my consciousness, whatever gets my attention becomes part of the show.
So Sonic has a bucket list in this movie. Are you, because you do what you're just saying is you're living in the moment, do you have a bucket list? Are there things that you really want to do?
I want to explode into a ball of light.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Number one.
Yes.
Then there's nothing else comes after that.
I want to awaken spiritually over and over again and then go back to sleep and hit the snooze alarm.
Right. Is there something you've accomplished, something bucket list-ish that you have done?
I am literally black and blue with pinch marks, from my life. It is a constant surprise, a constant, just a gratitude soup. Honest to God, every bite of it, I just go, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I get to do what I do. I love my audience. I love what I do. And I get to do, not only that, I get to produce a TV show and star on it. I get to write a novel, / memoir that's coming out in May. I get to become a cartoonist and an artist and actually be taken seriously that way and contribute to New York and Playboy magazines. And it is an embarrassment of riches and opportunities and prosperity and abundance. And I honestly, I feel like and I say this all the time, I talk about mangoes. I look at it like life has just become a gigantic mango tree and I'm sitting underneath it and they're just falling all around me. And and it's wonderful.
You made a joke about your haircut, how it
Yeah.
took 7 haircuts to grow out.
Yes.
So I wanted to say, from women everywhere who have had bad haircuts, we fully appreciate
Yeah.
what you've gone through.
Well, they cut that, that part into my hair. It was a nice big thick swath, and it screwed everything up. They wanted it to be seen from outer space or something. I don't know. But
So you understand what women go through?
Oh yes. I can't say I totally understand, but yes,
Thank you
I
for your-
empathize.
Yes.
Oh my God, stop the car right now. What? The world's largest rubber band ball? We gotta see it.
No, this is not some fun family road trip.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
This is a movie reference. People have to see the movie to understand this, although it is in the trailer.
It
It's
is.
a little bit
If you go to Fandango's Twitter, it's there.
there, and you're on our Twitter too, because you retweeted us.
I
Thank
know.
you.
I was very excited. You posted a clip today that, although I don't know when this is coming out, but you posted a clip. How do you do it? Do you do it this way?
I do it that way, but I'm Canadian.
So you do it a totally different way?
I don't know.
You posted a clip today that, you posted,
You're very good at it.
yeah, I'm
I
nailing
actually
it.
shortened your string, so you'd be better than me.
You posted a clip today that I was so excited you did because it's this speech, but there's a line in it that I tried to copy Jim Carrey's performance in Dumb and Dumber.
Stop it.
So there's a line that he does where in Dumb and Dumber where he's like, he's talking about this thing, and then he goes, "Our pets' heads are falling off."
We got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off.
And I did that for this. I go, "I got a fish on my head."
I'm wet. I'm cold. There's a fish on my head.
We had fans pick their most iconic Sonic lines, like the OG
Are you
fans.
kidding me?
And we
You need
want-
glasses.
We
Or
wanna
you went
know if
like
you-
this to read that?
No, I want you to do
Oh.
it.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you
want to
want
do the voice.
You
do
want
it.
me to do Sonic?
Yes.
Okay. You might know everything I'm gonna do, but that's not gonna help you, since I know everything you're gonna do. Strange, isn't it? I found you, Baker. I'll make you eat those words. You're too slow. And what's this one? Fandango's great. That's not from a cartoon show.
You are the master improver, because that was not on the
wow.
was not on the card.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was incredible
me to keep
watching
this?
that. You can
Oh,
keep
really?
it in the paddleboard.
Okay.
It's incredible watching it because it's hard to do. It's really hard to do it. But you've done a couple of voices before. So how did
Yeah.
you change it up for this one? And did you pay
Yeah.
homage to the originals? How did you?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
or the
there've been
game?
incredible voiceover actors that have done this voice. There's
Yeah.
Roger Craig, there's Jaleel, there's Ryan, there's Jason. There's a long list of incredible people, and people who've done Robotnik. Man, there's some great Robotnik
Yeah.
voices out there. But the way that I did it was I played the video games one more time, and then I read the script. And in my head, the way that the script played was like it's like this young kid. There's so much energy, who's never been allowed out of this cave, finally gets out of this cave, gets to do whatever he does, and he's so excited. So I kind of just played it like a little kid that's finally so excited to
God.
do whatever he wanted to do, and that just happens to look like that. So when you're watching the movie, you feel the warmth and connection between Tom and this character, because it feels like a real little boy, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's kind of where I was coming from.
Wow, I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh, great.
And playing the video game, that wasn't really research, was it? You just wanted to.
Oh no, I remember literally when I got the role, I was like, oh, I can write off that I've already bought Sonic Mania, I guess. Now it's a business expense? Or something like
Because
that.
there was a lot of talk about bucket list in this movie. So did you check off a bucket list
And-
item
and
playing
for
Sonic?
many things. One
Yeah.
of which is to be Sonic, a character that I've loved growing up. The other one to be in a movie that stars Jim Carrey. That's something that,
Yeah.
if you asked me as a kid, I couldn't even dream that big. I never thought I'd be doing any of this. I was a psych-anthro major, so the idea that any of this is happening is above and beyond. I feel very, very lucky.
So I know you're a gamer. You're
I am a gamer.
huge gamer. So for the OG Sonic fans, what are they going to find in this movie that they're going to love?
I mean, I can tell you specific Easter eggs if you want.
Go for it.
Okay, there's some Easter eggs in the game. There's one that if you're Sonic and you go near a ledge, he goes like this. In the movie, in the hotel scene, there's that. If you look at his bandana when he's playing with his nunchucks, the old emblem of the start screen is there. And there's a bunch of different ones that I won't talk about now. But I think what the cool thing that Jeff and everybody did and the writers did is that they reward the fans that have been there for a while with all these fun Easter eggs, and they help introduce Sonic in a way that if you've never seen this before, you still get to love it because it's got action, comedy, drama, heart, Jim Carrey, and it like kind of comes together in this fun, beautiful way.
Clearly, I'm not gonna be able to do this on my own.
All right, get in the truck.
Really? You're gonna help me?
I guess it is a little bit my fault that all this is happening to you.
Not a little bit, entirely. It is entirely your
Okay,
fault.
it's entirely my fault. Are you coming?
Yes. Road trip? Whoop whoop!
What am I doing?
So this opens on Valentine's Day.
That's right.
It's such a, counterintuitive to Valentine's Day, but why is this the perfect Valentine's weekend movie?
Why is it? Because I think that at the core of every good relationship is a friendship.
That was brilliant.
And I actually do believe that, but yeah, maybe for all the people who don't want to do the sort of straight down the line
Right.
what you're supposed to do on Valentine's Day, you know, go see a fun movie that you can both laugh at together.
This movie is
Laugh
so
at.
laugh with,
Yes.
laugh alone, cry alone on
you can
Valentine's,
laugh at
whatever.
It, laugh at it, laugh all you want, laugh it, every preposition you can think of.
So you are so phenomenal in this movie.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank you.
what I always do whenever I watch a movie that has CGI characters, I'm looking for the cracks. I'm looking for when the actor, I can tell
Same.
there's no CGI. Do you
I
do the same thing?
yes.
I couldn't
Like,
see any with you.
That was like my goal. I was like, I want to make them feel like this is real. And sometimes the camera operators would be like, just look over here. I'm like, no, I want to know exactly where his eyes are. Like, because you can tell if you're looking 15 feet in the
Yes.
distance or 2 feet, right?
Yep.
Your eyes sort of triangulate. Anyway, well, good. I'm glad you feel the same way.
Yeah. So just also for you, when you're on the day, did you have voices? Did they play voices? Did you play against the
Yes,
sound?
there
or-
was a gentleman there who was a really talented and funny guy who was reading opposite me, but he was hidden. I couldn't hear him. He knew he got the sense of Ben's sensibilities and his comic timing, and he was a great help. When Ben wasn't there, and to just so that there was someone reading the lines with you, and
Right.
it created the rhythm of the scene. But as far as something to look at, it was nothing. Like there was no. I tried to get Ben in a full blue spandex suit to sit there,
would've
but
been
he
great.
was busy and too tall. It turns out.
Right. That'd have been great for like the extras on the DVD.
Oh yeah.
You know, Ben.
Maybe there will be.
So I know you're a bit of a gamer. You were, or at least you were a bit of a gamer. What do you think the OG fans of Sonic are going to appreciate about this movie?
I think they're gonna love, because look, there's a certain mythology with the game and certain lore that we expanded upon to make it a film, right? So like the storyline, some of those things aren't, Sonic never spoke in the video games, right? And so now Ben Schwartz is voicing him. But I think the fans who grew up playing the game are gonna love seeing the character come to life, right? He now has a voice, he now has a personality, he's cocky, he's sarcastic, but there's an innocence, a purity to him, and it's like, it's anybody who loves something growing up that existed in a two-dimensional world, seeing it step into the third dimension and come to life.
Something about your childhood.
Yeah,
You
and
were-
hearing the ching of when he gets the rings and like all those
Yes.
like nostalgic markers that just make you happy and that bring you back to your childhood.
For you, what were those games? Was it Sonic? And what are the other ones that maybe would make a great movie?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was like 18 or 19 when Sonic came out. I was still video gaming, but I started with Atari and computer games, like with an old Commodore 64 and like the Intellivision and Nintendo and Super Nintendo. I mean, the games I spent the most time on were probably the original Mario Brothers, Sonic, and GoldenEye.
Love it.
Yeah, GoldenEye. That was the first first-person shooter kind of thing, and I spent way too many hours playing that. I had to quit. I had to quit all video games.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I just would get sucked. I would just not get anything done, and I would just get sucked in, and 4 hours would pass like that. And so I have a great place in my heart for video gamers, for video games, period. Sonic is one of the great iconic characters. It's just a special thing to bring him to the big screen.
Whatever this creature is, I'm going to uncover the source of its power. Yeah.